Dear friends, welcome to this week's special edition of the Inspired Parsha. This week we have the incredible privilege to read a double Parsha, the Parsha of Tazriah and Mitzorah. And like every Parsha in the Torah, there's so many beautiful, rich Torah ideas, but I just want to focus on one pasuk, one verse. This is actually right at the beginning of the Parsha of Tazriah. Isha ki Tazriah v'yalda zachar, when a woman conceives and gives birth to a male. This is in Vayikra chapter 12, verse 2. The question is why? We're about to launch into the detailed laws about Tuma and Tara, impurity and purity, and right away we start talking about the first one that we talk about is childbirth. When a woman conceives and gives birth, when a woman conceives and gives birth, a woman becomes impure. Why do we start these laws with that one? So the great Tzaddik, Lubavitcher Rebbe, says something beautiful. He says that it's right away to teach us that in order to bring purity into the world, very often it first comes with impurity. The mother becomes impure during childbirth, but of course the baby is the most pure thing in the world, the closest thing to Hashem, to God, so pure and so innocent and so real, a brand new life brought into the world. So often in life, impurity, what comes out of impurity, is often the greatest forms of purity. It's a very powerful lesson because today we're celebrating Yom Ha'atzmaut, the birth of the State of Israel. And Yom Ha'atzmaut is a very powerful day, but we specifically precede it with Yom HaZikaron, the day when we commemorate the fallen soldiers, victims of terrorist attacks. Impurity is often associated with the loss of life. It's a painful, difficult experience. But so often, some of the most beautiful things in the world come out through that state of impurity, after that state of impurity. And of course, what happened after this, the birth of the State of Israel, after the Holocaust, the beautiful birth of the State of Israel that we have so many spiritual benefits from to this day. We can learn there, we could study there, we can raise our children, we can move there, we can visit all the holy sites, the Kotel, all the beautiful sites in Israel. So it's a powerful lesson that through sometimes a state of impurity comes the greatest form of purity. I heard recently this past week, it was on Yom HaZikaron, a powerful idea that there were 11 spices that were used in the temple. They were called the Ketorah, the incense. And one of those 11 is the galbanum. The galbanum apparently has a very bitter scent to it. It doesn't smell good at all. But yet the Medrash explains, so why is it included with all the other scents that are so beautiful and uplifting and the sweet fragrances? Why is the galbanum included? So the commentaries explain that because when the galbanum is in with the other mixtures, in with the other spices, it actually enhances the other spices and makes the beautiful fragrance of the other spices even more beautiful, even more powerful. And that's of course the same idea. There's pain, there's suffering, there's death, there's hardship. But we collectively as a Jewish people have grown even stronger and more powerful and more pure, so to speak. I want to wish everyone here a wonderful Shabbos and also a happy Yom Ha'atzmaut. And may next year's Yom Ha'atzmaut be a lot more different than this year. May next year's Yom Ha'atzmaut be a day of just pure simcha, not thinking anymore, not having losses, a day where the entire Jewish people are together in the land of Israel, completely free, and getting closer to God. I want to wish everyone again a bracha to take some of these messages to heart, to bring this into Shabbos, and again, hopefully this coming year, next Yom Ha'atzmaut will be a much more different, more powerful experience than this year. Wishing everyone here a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh. Thank you so much for listening.